I think I'm crazy at times.
Yeah.
But it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Right.
in what, 10 years, 20, 30, 100 years, is it going to matter?
Yeah.
Or is it going to matter? Like they say, when you get old and you're like in your deathbed, if you're lucky enough to get in your deathbed, right? Some people it's just a freak accident. But if you have time to reflect back on your life, are you going to think like, man, I wish I would have did that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have made that move, or I wish I would have did that idea, pursued it.
Go away with regret.
You know what I'm
regrets.
saying? No regrets, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the money you spend, the money you lose, whatever you like, they say you can make more money.
Yeah.
The government's printing it out every day. Right now, they're printing money somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody else making more time. What's up, Savages? Welcome back to the Savage Over Average podcast. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button somewhere right here. Go ahead and give it a like. If you like it, stick around, see if you like it. Right here in the sunshine, right here in the shade. We got sunshine today.
We got some sunshine.
Yeah.
And we got my boy Martin.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back again.
And we're right here at this beautiful park. We had to switch it up, different park, different location because shit happens.
There's a situation going on.
Yeah.
We don't want to get involved. So
You gotta go the opposite way sometimes. But yeah, so today we're gonna talk about what was it? What was the question or
The question is what is more important? Your journey, like we all have goals and stuff we want to accomplish, right?
not
Different.
not everybody.
Most people. Most
The people
people. Okay, the people we're what we're trying to reach to is most people have some type of goals, whether it be finances, goal, family, like whatever it is. You know what I mean? Job, school, whatever it is. We all pretty much have some type of goals. But what's more important, the journey to get to that goal or reaching that goal? What is more important?
How'd you come up with that?
I was just listening to some other podcasts and listening to a topic, and I was like, "Damn, that's pretty interesting."
Mm-hmm.
Like that's pretty interesting. Like what is important to somebody? Because everybody could see it differently. So then I started thinking, like, what is more important? Like you're actually really reaching your goal. Is that more important? Like getting there, or is the process more important? The journey, whatever you went through to get to there to make it, is that more important?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, to me, I felt like for me personally, I would say I think the journey is more important. Because I think you probably are most likely never the same person you started out. Right. You know what I mean? So to me, if you have a goal, like in that journey, you should have grown in different ways, aspects, or learned and grew in different ways. And that takes you to get to that journey. So to me, I would say the journey is definitely, in my opinion, is more important to me.
Yeah. And then I think the journey, it's going to see if you really want that goal too.
Yeah.
It's going to see how bad you want it, if you really want it. Because, not only are you going to grow, but you're going to lose some shit.
Yeah.
You're going to lose some people. You're going to lose some friends. You know what I'm saying? You're going to lose some money. You're going to lose some time.
Yeah.
You might feel like you lost your mind at times.
I was going to say yourself.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was going to say yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose a lot of stuff. But you're gonna gain sometimes you don't even feel like you could do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're even like, what am I doing? Why do I have this goal? Why am I on this journey? It doesn't even make sense. But you got to still keep going no matter what. When you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to remind yourself, even if you don't know why, like, I don't know why, I just got to keep going. Today's not one of those days where I'm like, oh, chirpy, I'll miss sunshine today.
Yeah.
No offense, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody's like that.
It happens.
Where sometimes like, I'm gonna go after it, I'm gonna get out motivated, whatever. Sometimes just like, fuck this. I don't even want the goal. I don't even want it. I don't even know I'm doing this.
Right.
I've had the situations with the podcast like, man, I don't even want to fucking do this shit today. I'm just not feeling it. But it's like, we got to get it done. I got some push-ups.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Watch some old fucking podcasts. Watch somebody else's podcast. Watch some motivational video, something. And we got to get to it.
Yeah. I think also, I like the way you put that, Sherry, because I feel like the journey is an important part of the goal. You know what I mean? Because like you said, you're growing, you're transforming, because every day you have to constantly change in order to reach that new level. But I also believe that you have to set a big goal in order to have a good journey. You know what I mean? Because you can set an easy goal and then like you really didn't have a journey. You know what I mean? So I think the harder, the crazier the goal is, the better journey that you're gonna have. that's like a memory that you're creating for yourself, and a level of respect that you start giving yourself because you start achieving the unachievable. You start achieving what you thought was impossible.
You
but
get
you're like,
confidence too.
yeah,
Yeah.
because you're just like, you know what, I am getting there. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
taking steps there.
But I think so. Like in the big goal, make
Yeah.
small ones too, like
Yeah.
small milestones.
Yeah.
Right.
Where it's like most people's like, I'm not gonna lose 100 pounds. Like they that's the big goal.
Right.
So how much you want to lose this week?
Right.
A pound and a half.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I definitely do think the smaller ones are important, but the smaller ones shouldn't be the main.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your end goal. It shouldn't be. And then I think too, like going through all that, like not only that, you maybe take a step back and look at the struggle on those times where maybe you like questioned yourself. Like, shit, what was I thinking? What am I doing? Can I do this? Like, shit, it's one thing after another or whatever it may be. And you start questioning yourself. But then once you get past that, you're like, dang, and here I was like 2 months ago over here tripping because I was thinking I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? And then here we are 2 months and I'm even closer to where I'm going. So then you reevaluate, like you said, it gives you more confidence, you know, to keep going to where you need to be.
Yeah. I've seen this thing where they said that it's easy to fight when things are nice. Like when things are going well, it's easy to like, hey, what's up, puppy? How you doing? Welcome to the Savage Over Average podcast.
Whose dog is this? I just called myself a dog.
What's up, Savage? That's a Savage dog. But yeah, like we were saying, like you know what I mean? You just got to build upon those small wins because the journey is really where it's at. You know, really what you look back at after and like that was a success. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because it's a constant learning thing. I think success is just a constant evolution of growth. You know what I mean? You're gonna succeed one thing and then from there you're gonna choose something else.
Well, yeah, that's the thing about goals that it's never ending.
It's a never ending thing.
It's like it sucks, but that's the beauty of it. Like the self-improvement, self-development
Yeah.
is that you're never going to be finished.
Yeah.
Never, ever. And it could like kind of scare some people. It could be like, man, this is like it's you know what I mean, never ending.
Because you can reach
But-
a new goal right after you hit the
Yeah,
one goal.
bro.
Make it
Yeah.
harder on
Because
yourself.
if it's not finances, then it's your relationship. If it's not a
Yeah.
relationship, it's your body. If it's not your body, it's how many books you read, your knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If it's not that, it's your legacy.
Yeah.
If it's not that, it's a relationship with your kids. It's always something.
So I feel like you got to find a good balance.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it's just what is the goal for you or what is success to you?
Mhm.
The journey to success is like, what is it for you? Because somebody could have a well-paying job and to somebody else, that's not success.
Yeah.
And somebody else could be like a happy stay-at-home mom. Their husband is making enough money to support the whole family. And to her, that's her success.
Mhm.
That's what makes her happy,
Yeah.
right? Everybody has a different, it's subjective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's whatever it is to you. I heard somebody say to be successful, you have to find they say it's simple. You have to find what you really truly love in this world
Right.
and learn how to make a profit off of it.
Okay.
Even if you're not making the most money, you're doing what you love. And like you can't put a price on that.
Yeah.
Like you're making enough money to pay for all your means, you know, your lifestyle. Because if you're trying to keeping up with people on the internet, it's like an empty hole. You know what I mean? You're never going to be happy.
Yeah. And you got to have confidence. You got to have the
Yeah.
confidence to get there. Like they say, like you were saying, man, like you got to love what you're doing, because that's how you're going to really enjoy and get that satisfaction. You know what I mean? Like in your heart or in your soul, like you're like, damn, I really love what I'm doing. You
Yeah.
know? And like
Yeah.
you said, and if you can make a profit out of it and still get paid,
Well, that's like the
Yeah.
goal, you know. That's like, and it's crazy, bro, because with the internet now, people make money off of everything.
yeah.
Whatever you know, you could teach someone how to do.
Yeah.
'Cause there's classes on there's, you know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Like on the internet, you don't have to physically have a product to sell a product.
Yeah.
Like, you don't never have to even see a certain item to
Or
be able
even
to
meet
sell it.
somebody.
Or even meet
Sometimes
somebody.
not even meet somebody.
No,
What do you
that's
mean?
correct.
Yeah.
Oh, like you don't have to have no physical.
no physical contact,
Yeah.
like actual, you know what I mean? Face to face with somebody.
It's all digital.
It's all digital. Yeah. You go meet somebody, they sell you on something, and there you are buying something from somebody or a class or signing up for something you never even knew.
Somebody who loves dogs, just like that little dog we seen. If you love dogs, you're good at training them. You feel like you can learn how to train them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and you could teach people how to train their dogs.
Right. I have seven, seven like steps of like succeeding and like achieving something.
Yeah.
This is from Brian Tracy. The first one he says to decide on your goal, like just know what your goal is. Like have like 120%. You know what I mean? That's what you want to do. Have full confidence in it, and then once you have that, never consider the possibility of failure. Like even if you fail, like learn how to, you know what I mean, like overachieve it. Learn how to fix
Keep
whatever's
going.
going on and keep
Well, I
going.
think like accept that, huh?
Yeah,
Accept it and push through it.
right. Because
Okay,
that
and then question, why did it fail?
right.
Was it me? Was it something? Was it a situation? Was it just not meant to be? Is not my, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a good time to step back and observe.
Evaluate,
Yeah, observe, evaluate, and find a new way.
adjust it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might have to pivot something, you might have to change something, and go try a different process.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what he says. Like the step 3 is it's the journey. It's the part of the success. You know what I mean? Like success is a journey. And then number 4, you watch out for naysayers, because anything crazy that you're willing to do, like a new goal of yours, people are gonna think you're crazy. There's gonna be, you know, family, friends that are like, right? People are gonna be like, bro, you're not gonna
I
do
laugh because
that.
my mom thinks I'm crazy all the time.
Yeah, because you said crazy goals most likely, right? And that's a good thing though, because you're chasing a new journey. You're chasing like
You're in the right direction.
yeah, you're chasing success, bro. And to a lot of people, they haven't seen it, they haven't been there, they don't know the levels that you know what I mean, you yourself are trying to get to. So they you know, most people would think you're crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm crazy at times.
Yeah.
But it's like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And in what, 10 years, 20, 30, 100 years, is it going to matter?
Yeah.
Or is it going to matter? Like they say, when you get old and you're like in your deathbed, if you're lucky enough to get in your deathbed, right? Some people it's just a freak accident. But if you have time to reflect back on your life, are you going to think like, man, I wish I would have did that.
Yeah.
I wish I would have made that move, or I wish I would have did that idea, pursued it.
Go away with regret.
You know what I'm
regrets.
saying? No regrets, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the money you spend, the money you lose, whatever you, like they say, you can make more money.
Yeah.
The government's printing it out every day. Right now, they're printing money somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody else making more time.
Yeah. No, that's for real.
You know,
and if you're searching for more time,
2024 is halfway gone, and
Yeah.
you ain't ever gonna see the motherfucker again.
Yeah.
I don't care, you
ain't
know,
gonna
who
get it
you
back.
are, how much money you got, million, billion, Elon Musk. I don't care who you are, how famous you are, who you know. If you go to space, from right now, you can't get any more time. It's just not. So you got to utilize it and go after your dreams. Nobody else gonna do it for you, bro.
Yeah. What about just you saying that kind of made me think, because sometimes a lot of us, and I catch myself too sometimes, that I sacrifice my time for money. You know what I mean? Like either working long hours or working on your days off, but you're like sacrificing that time for money so that in the future you could have that time where you want to be with who you want to be. What do you think of that?
It's exactly like you said, sacrifice.
Yeah.
You know, as long as you know everything comes with the sacrifice.
Yeah.
I just think if you really want it, it's like you got to know. Okay, I'm not gonna be doing that all day. This money.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go blow it on some rims or car. I'm not trying to
Okay.
get the newest
Yeah.
Cadillac.
Okay.
I'm not trying to get a chain. I don't want the newest iPhone. I don't want to buy stuff I seen somebody do on TikTok.
Yeah.
Or even I've had that problem where like you start cooking, meal prepping, you buy these gadgets in the kitchen. You're spending money. Right?
Yeah.
You got to know, okay, I'm going to do overtime. I'm going to
Yeah.
bust my ass. I'm going to sell this stuff, do a little side hustle to invest into something else.
Yeah. And I asked because like right now I feel like I've been caught in that myself, where I'm working on, you know, marriage, getting my, you know, married, putting the whole wedding together and buying a house. You know, I'm working on those. So it's like I'm sacrificing a lot of my time right now to make those things happen. So it's like a goal that I have right now that I'm kind of like being a savage on, you know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
trying to figure out a way how to make it all happen.
Yeah.
And like they say, there's no handouts out there, so you got to go and get it yourself, man.
Yeah.
So
And then like you think about it, like they say, even with people in school, right?
yeah,
They sacrifice so many years of their life,
Yeah.
4 years, 10 years, people become a doctor. But for the rest of their life, 60 years, they get the benefit of having that degree. You know
For
what I mean?
sure.
Being a surgeon, a lawyer,
Yeah.
whatever it may be that they pursue, but it's a sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
And if you don't make the sacrifice for your goals become the sacrifice.
yeah.
right?
That's true.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
bro?
true, man. That hits.
Yeah. If you don't take the risk to go get the reward, or you know what I mean, you're risking
Yeah.
the reward.
And that actually kind of right there that leads in transitions to the fifth thing that Brian Tracy was talking about. He was saying, welcome obstacles and difficulties as valuable steps to the ladder of success. So you got to welcome all that stuff. You know what I mean? Because it's going to come with difficulties, things that go hard, things that go wrong. Uh, you know what I mean? You're going to trip
All
and
kinds
fall.
of challenges.
It's all your mindset and perspective, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like why it's like they say some people, why does this have to happen to me? I know my mom says that she has a bad habit of saying it, like if I didn't have no luck, if I didn't have no bad luck, I wouldn't have no luck.
No luck.
Or
Yeah.
she feels like, wait, what happened to me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you got to shift your mindset to like take a lot of stuff, take responsibility for, and then it comes with the good too. Take responsibility for the good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you said though, even the bad, like there's always a silver lining in everything, bro. Like this podcast, how many have we recorded and never got aired, never got recorded?
Yeah.
How many have we done? I guess conversations we had
Yeah.
never got recorded,
Yeah.
but it's just one rep under the belt.
And even sometimes when we're just talking behind the scenes, when we're like, damn, that should have got recorded. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we're not even thinking about recording, but we're just saying, great
Like, damn,
stuff.
where's the mics at?
Yeah. So
and going back to somebody in school, bro.
yeah,
Say they take a course and they fail the test and they fail the class. What are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there cry about it? You're gonna not take it? You're gonna look at it like, okay, I done it once. I took a test today. If I fail it, it's like, okay, now I know what to expect.
yeah,
Now I know what to study for. Now I'm not gonna be as nervous. I got one under my belt. Like, all right, let's go now. Now second time.
a good
If I fail
repetition.
it again,
Yeah,
it's gonna be a third time. It's not gonna get harder. It has to get easier.
yeah. By the third time, you probably know it all by memory.
I should.
You know.
If not, it's gonna go fourth, fifth, sixth, like as many times as it takes, bro. And that's the mindset you have to have, like whatever it takes.
Yeah.
Like that goal is gonna be mine,
Yeah, not to get discouraged.
no matter what. I want it.
Yeah, and that leads to the next point.
We're ahead of
point
the
number
schedule.
6. No, really, like if we practice this, you have to be clear on your goals and keep your mind open to like changes. Like if something's not working, you can't do it over and over again, expect different results.
That's insanity,
the definition
bro.
of insanity.
Yep.
So you got to be open to change. Like maybe even something as simple as today, us.
I know I struggle.
Changing.
I know I struggle with that.
Yeah,
I struggle with that big time.
change. You like
Fuck yeah.
you like things set in stone. And,
Was it men are creatures of habit?
yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't like. I want to, and I do want to know. Like we're going somewhere. I want to
Yeah.
know where the road I'm going to take. Is there going to be traffic? What city it's going to be in? What
Yeah.
time we're leaving? What time we're going to get back? What should I take? I want to be prepared.
Yeah.
So it's hard for the unknown and the
Unexpected,
change.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you get a flat, you want to know you're going to have a jack and
Yeah.
a spare to change it.
You just like to be prepared.
I like to be prepared.
Yeah.
Even when I go out to eat, bro. If I go out to eat or in at home, I like to eat the same thing.
Mhm.
I know my mom's opposite.
Like to switch it up.
She wants that. She can't eat the same thing like multiple times a day, multiple days, a whole week. She
Or a whole
she
week,
get
yeah,
burnt
weeks at a
out.
time. Like, no.
Yeah.
And me, I could just eat the same thing a
Yeah.
whole week, 2
Yeah.
weeks, 3 weeks.
I think I'm the same way too. I can eat rice, beans, and meat every day if I have to.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I think I'm open to change.
I think it's powerful to have like the perception,
Yeah.
the mindset to be able to adapt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to like it's crazy because like I struggle with that with the whole social media. I was stuck in an old school mind, like fuck, I don't like social media. I see everybody addicted to it.
Yeah.
I see it consuming people's lives. I see it affecting their mental health. So for like 10 years, I didn't have it.
Yeah.
And then I read a book. I think it was the one by 50 Cent. 50 Cent and Robert Greene, The 50th Law of Power. And he's talking about Lloyd Banks from G Unit
Okay.
and how he didn't have social media. And 50 Cent felt that he fell off because he wouldn't adapt to the times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because people were getting Instagram and Facebook and he was like, who did I say? What was his name?
Lloyd Banks.
Lloyd Banks. There you go.
He got put under the rug. Kind of people forget about him.
People forget about him. He wasn't up with the times. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah. The shows, everything. Like he wasn't relevant.
Yeah.
You know, even though he's like probably one of the best lyricists, he doesn't get the recognition
Yeah.
because, like you said, he fell off. And his excuse, I think he told 50 Cent was like, nah, Tupac and Biggie would never had Facebook and Instagram. Like they weren't on that shit. They were on some gangster shit.
Yeah.
50 Cent's like, dude, they would have been with the times. Like you
Yeah.
had to be adaptive. You had to be, and that right there, I was like, man, I respect 50 Cent. You know what I mean? He's a mogul. He's freaking OG with it, right?
Yeah.
He's built a lot of company, he's a gangster. So when I heard him say that, I was like, that's true, man. You got to get with the times. As much as I don't want to, I got to get with the times. So then that's when I decided, like, I'm gonna make an Instagram.
Yeah. Well, I feel like you got to be seen to be heard.
Yeah,
Right? You
bro.
can't just be in a room by yourself and say all kinds of great things or bad things,
Yeah.
whatever message you want to put out there.
Well,
but
one thing I did tell myself is that because I've read and I've heard certain books about like social media, is I told myself I was gonna be a producer and not a consumer.
okay, yeah.
I don't want to be sitting there intaking a bunch of content
Yeah.
that's irrelevant to my life.
Yeah.
If it's like cooking videos, or if it's other people's podcasts, or if it's something with technology, something that's gonna improve my life.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? What books to read? If a title says read these 5 books to change your mindset, man, I'm clicking on that.
Mhm. So they're getting you with all these clickbaits.
Yeah, bro. But it's rather that
Yeah.
than like try not to laugh.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Where it's like check this police car chase out. What happens
Yeah.
there?
Wasting time, like you said.
Yeah, bro.
And I know you're pretty good at that, like kind of
I try to
staying
be.
away. And,
And I think what helped was like not being on social media for 10 years.
yeah.
I feel like it changed my perspective on a lot of things, a lot of the way I see things, and that's how I deal. I feel like I'm good at dealing with the negativity and the hate online too.
Okay.
Because you've seen some of it, no? Was it a B?
B.
All right. You seen some of it,
It
no?
was one in your beard. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
Which part?
The negativity.
The negativity
Yeah.
comments.
Some of the comments.
online-
yeah.
online.
But like you said, man, like, we just brush it off. We know that people are specialized in that. You know what I mean? To just go around and do some hate and try to just throw negative comments and negative vibes, bro.
And
Like they get off from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
yeah, bro. And
I'm
it,
gonna
it's
smack
still right
them
there.
away from me. Yeah, it's kind of
That's all right.
hovering. It liked you.
That's all right.
It's good.
And it goes back to the journey of success. You're gonna have haters.
Yeah. Naysayers.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Here, bro. Just kind of, you don't have to whack them hard, but just blow them off.
Whack them hard.
It's all right. It's all good. Imagine my whole fucking face be like Hitch. Damn.
Well, your mom's watching over you, so.
It'll be her fault.
So if it happens on this side, it was my fault. If it happens, but I think that's why, you know what I mean, like just kind of what we're saying. You have to have good people around you, though. So when that bee comes to try to sting on you, I mean, someone could give you a heads up or just kind of have a shoulder there. You know what I mean, to encourage you or give you just sort of protect you. You know what I mean, in some kind of way. Like, because there's always going to be, a backstabber or somebody talking smack behind your back, or you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
you're always going to have haters like that. But as long as you avoid it and just don't let it, even if it comes to you, like know how to like bypass it, like not let it bother you. You know what I mean?
And,
Like,
yeah, and then you got, like you said, your people around you. You got to pay attention to people's personalities and characteristics too. Like if you're talking to somebody and they're always talking shit about everybody else, they're gossiping about
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
else. You're
yeah.
not special.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're not special. When you leave that room, when you leave that table, when you leave
Yeah.
that person's like sight, they're talking about you too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So you got to remember that. You got to keep distance and put space between those people.
Yeah.
You want to be around people who are talking about like, hey, what have you been up to?
Right.
How have you been? How's the diet going? How's the workout? How's, you know what I mean? What videos have you? I don't know. That's what I try to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
around. How about, or like, what side businesses are you doing? Or even if it's spiritually, or how's your family doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody talking about
Yeah. Or
stuff
hey,
like
man,
that.
you inspired me to pick up a book, or you
Something
inspired
like
me
that,
to
bro.
start running. Like now I'm running and check this out. Like,
Something like that. You don't want to be around people who are just gonna be gossiping, talking about other people, not, you know what I mean? The
Yeah,
hecklers.
yeah.
Well, yeah, just negativity and drama.
Because people who are in the game they're the ones that are gonna be the ones focused on the game,
Yeah.
focus on the ball.
Don't be a crow, be
You
an
know,
eagle.
you know what I'm saying, bro?
Soar with the eagles. Don't be out there talking crap with the
The
crows.
people in the nosebleeds, those are the ones talking about the players.
Yeah.
The players are not talking shit about each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're focused on the ball and how to gain,
Yeah.
how to make points.
They have a goal in mind to make.
You know what I'm saying? and they even respect each other.
Mhm.
Even if they mess up, even if they miss a shot, they're still gonna respect it. Like
Yeah.
that's how a warrior is, a competitor. That's how they are.
Because you're gonna have to try again.
They know how it is.
Yeah.
When you've been through when you've been through a journey and you've accomplished a goal, you've obtained the goal, you know what it feels like. So you can relate to other people. You know what it feels like to fall on your face, to you know what I mean, have bad days,
Yeah.
to want to give up, to actually give up, and then get the fuck back up.
Yeah.
You know what that feels like.
I like that analogy. Like in sports, like any kind of sport, if the other team scores against you, you don't just see that whole team quit. Like, all right, we're done. Like no more. You know what I mean? They come back, they try again. They might lose their morale a little bit, but they don't like just throw in the white flag is what I
Yeah.
mean. They don't just throw in the white towel. Like I'm out of here, bro. Like
Yeah, I'm done. That's right.
it's a wrap, bro.
That's the same with life, bro.
Yeah.
No matter what happens, until you're 6 feet under,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. Then you're done. Then the white flag already was it waved or whatever.
You know what I seen?
Whatever, I don't know the word, but yeah. Until
Mhm.
that, like it doesn't matter if you get sick, it doesn't matter how much money you lose, doesn't matter if you go homeless. Like there's people who've been homeless and they're millionaires, dog. That makes me feel a certain type of way. Like fuck, they're homeless. I've never been homeless.
Yeah.
I should be a millionaire. I want to be around that person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like you're saying, until you're 6 feet under. I seen a meme that said, and it was an actual person. I can't remember who it was. That said, when you bury me, like, and you're like taking my casket away, have my hand out, and the hand signified that you can't take nothing with you. Like, look, I'm not carrying anything with me. Like, not my money, not my jewelry, not nothing. Like, not nothing. He's like, all I'm taking with me is my memories that I created. You know. So, yeah, man, I think like the journey is definitely the best part because that's how you're gonna make those memories. People are gonna remember you by your journey. Like, damn, I remember when he was struggling, but he kept on going, and look at him now. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
But
Well, I didn't even not even only that. Like you, it's for you. Like even you. Like when you look back and you're like, damn. Like look at how much I grew.
yeah,
Look at how much I've changed. Like look when I started from here and went to there.
I do that with running.
Like you start tripping out on yourself. Like damn. Like I honestly didn't think. Like I doubted myself at one point. I remember I doubted myself, and now I'm not. You know what I mean? So you see all those changes go through. You know, it's not only some of them are not only physically, they're mentally.
Yeah.
You know.
You gain that self-confidence.
Hmm.
And nobody could give it to you. You can't buy it, you can't borrow it. You know from yourself, like I've done this, I've done that. But and the journey doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit until you get the goal.
Yeah.
Until you reach that finish line. Until then, it doesn't really mean anything. How many famous actors, how many famous artists, rappers, photographers, directors were on the journey and they were just right there. They couple more feet till they struck gold.
yeah,
But they threw the shovel. They said, "Nah, I'm not digging no more."
yeah. I'm done.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But if you keep going, then everybody cares about your story. Then everybody wants to know. Then you get the accolades.
yeah.
Until then, your journey doesn't mean shit.
Yeah, because I think people could respect like the persistence, right? The
Yeah.
persistent pursuit of,
And they can relate to
happiness.
it.
Yeah,
Because anytime like anybody's been on a set a goal or want to achieve something, they know what it feels like. So they're like, damn, they didn't give up. Like they admire it.
yeah. Because most people have quit on their goals.
Yeah.
I think everybody has, bro.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, even if nobody gets it the first time around,
Yeah.
you have to fucking quit. If you're not quitting on your fucking goals, they're not big enough. Point
Yeah.
blank. Your goals have to be fucking. They should be bigger than
And
that.
you have to fail in order to succeed. You know what I mean? Like, there's no. I don't think I've heard a success story where they didn't struggle or fail.
You ever see a movie where it's just the whole thing is just real easy? The guy gets the job.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
meets the girl. He gets he gets a raise. He gets promoted. Everything just goes really great for him.
And,
That sounds like a boring movie.
yeah. You gotta.
Why do you think The Pursuit of Happiness is so good of a movie?
Yeah.
Why do you think people feel it so much? Like, damn, people
The
probably
build up.
cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pain.
The pain.
You know what I'm saying,
yeah.
dog?
And people relate to it.
That pain speaks volumes right there that people could relate to. Nobody could relate to somebody who inherited money and built wealth
I
and
handed a
everything was
silver
easy.
platter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't make for a good story. And you got to look at life like Joe Rogan says it, like your life is like a movie. You know? And anytime you're having one of those down moments, it's like in the movies when they're having down moments. And you got to imagine your family's looking at you, your kids, your loved one, your parents, they're looking at you and they're cheering you on like, All right, this is the time. This is the point where you bounce back up.
Yeah.
This is the bottom, but now you're gonna get back up like in the movie. Halfway through, which movie is it? Rocky. Let's say Rocky.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Creed. All those. I like the boxing movies, bro.
And not just the Rocky movie, bro. The way it was made. He made it in 24 hours.
Oh shit! I
Did
didn't
you know that?
No.
He made it in 24 hours. He was so broke. He was so broke that he sold some of his like wife's like jewelry.
I heard that he actually sold his dog or something.
And he sold his dog after, bro,
Yeah.
for like 20, 25 bucks.
yeah.
Right. And then after he like got some money, he went back at the same liquor store where he sold it because he was that broke. He had to sell his best friend. And then he tried to offer the other guy double the money, triple the money, $100, $1,000. The guy was like, nope, 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 nope. I think he ended up paying like $15,000 for the dog back. And the guy that sold it to him, he said, but I got to be on the movie. So I guess that guy that he sold that he bought and sold the dog to played some kind of role in the movie.
Yeah.
So he got 15 racks for the dog and a part in the movie. And he ended up, on top of that, when he sold the movie, the people he sold it to didn't want him to be part of the movie. And he said, no, 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 you don't understand. I'm only going to sell you the movie if I can play the main character.
Yeah. I heard that.
And then they're like, damn, like this guy's serious. So after back and forth, they're like, all right, let's make him the main character. So he knew exactly where he wanted, and he struggled, and he was so broke and poor that he had to sell the dog. So
Dang, I didn't know that.
yeah, it's like a whole backstory to it. And I just heard it not too long ago too.
Yeah.
But I thought it was quite interesting.
Yeah. Didn't he have something wrong too, like with his face? That's why his speech is kind of off too, right?
They said something that they're like, oh, nobody wants to listen to a guy with a side voice or something.
It was a speech impediment.
Yeah.
It's like gonna make it harder. Yeah.
Yeah. With that accent, and he's like, he took the main role. He's like, no, Rocky's me.
Yeah.
I guess they wanted to give that role to some other like famous actor. And he's like, no, I have to play him.
Yeah.
It's my story. So I thought it was quite interesting, bro. Quite a like success story. I mean, look at him now.
Yeah. Hell
Look
yeah.
at Rocky. You know how popular it is after so many years.
Yeah.
Iconic, bro.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That movie inspired so many people.
So I think he was going through a hell of a journey that he was able to make a hell of a story that, on film, that for ages and centuries, people, still use it as a form of motivation, and they can relate to, because it
Yeah.
has that, all the drama, the ups and downs, the roller coaster, the crying, the laughing. But yeah, bro, I just thought that was interesting.
Yeah. Always tripped out on the movie too, how the first one he doesn't even win the fight.
Mm. So you got to lose first.
Hey, bro, he didn't like what boxing movie does the main character not win the fight
Yeah.
in the first? You know what I'm saying?
He probably already knew I'm gonna make a second one.
Still, that's still crazy though.
Yeah.
Because everybody's cheering for this dude
Yeah.
from the slums.
Nobody's expecting a second movie.
You know what I mean? You're just watching it
Yeah.
right now, like, wait, how did he lose? What am I watching? The main character lost?
Yeah.
But like he said, he just wanted to go the distance. That was his goal. That was his, you know what I mean? Like, I just want to go the distance with
Yeah.
this guy.
And he did.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. But yeah, the journey to success, it's a hell of a journey, and you're you know what I mean? You're gonna be on it whether you like it or not. It's whether you get to success or not,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. What you do with it?
What do you mean?
Yeah. Well, like you said, we all have a journey. What are you gonna do with
Yeah.
it? What are you gonna do with it? You're
And
gonna
then-
sit there and just
I heard
Close
I
through
know
it?
you know him, Eric Thomas.
Yeah.
So I like Eric Thomas. He's a OG, you know. I'm pretty sure you heard that where he has the little saying about the diamond.
Like under pressure. Or,
Yeah, bro.
Remind me.
So he said a diamond is like one of the strongest materials that is created by Earth, right?
Yeah.
They have to find them. They can't really make them. It's so fucking strong. And they said to have a diamond, a true diamond has to be tested, and the way they test it is under pressure.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a diamond, you want to be a champion, the way the world is going to test you is under pressure, right?
Yeah.
They said that's when you tell it's a real diamond, and then they're gonna have to treat it. The way they treat it is with heat. Then they're gonna put that heat on you, sunshine. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They're gonna see if you're really a diamond, if you really
Meant
want
to
what
last,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Are you really a
Yeah.
champion? Are you really that person? Are you really that dog? Are you really a fucking savage?
Yeah.
How much can you withstand? Because a diamond can withstand. It's one of the strongest materials on earth.
Yeah.
And then after you're all that, you're like, man, I can't take no more. This I got put pressure on me. I got heat put on me. But to make it look all nice and pretty, to make it look like what people want when they go into a jewelry store, they're gonna have to cut it.
Yeah.
So once you thought you were done, you still got a little bit more left. You got to get it
Mhm.
cut.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
You gotta, yeah.
You're gonna have to
gotta
trim
carve
off-
out your path. You gotta curve, trim out, like, you know what I mean, like the right
Eliminate, yep.
pathway that you need to go to.
Yep. And people don't realize that's what it takes to be a diamond. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A champion, a diamond, champion, savage, a beast. They're all similar. Those are just words. The way I see it, it's all the mindset, right?
Yeah. And
That's
I feel like once you start doing those carves into a new direction, your new ways, your new habits, like, don't go back to your old roads, like, stay on track. Yeah, I mean, because it's so easy to go back to your old habits, really. So I think we have to stay on track, visit it often, like your new road, your new ways, your new habits, and just be around people that are gonna help you.
Yeah.
I mean, get to the next level. Like they say, like, if you're in a room and you're the smartest one there, you're in the wrong room.
yeah.
So find maybe seminars or workshops or masterminds or coaches, mentors. You know what I mean? Or even, like you said, that you had those your first mentors and friends were like, these people that have gone through it and have hit success. You know what I mean? Like, follow people that have the results that you would want.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I'm not gonna take advice from somebody how to become a millionaire from someone who's not a millionaire.
yeah,
Like, that's just dumb. So I'm not gonna take weight loss advice from you when you've never lost weight.
yeah,
I'm not gonna take podcasting advice from you if you've never done a podcast.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That's just how I see it. If I don't see you as a savage, I'm not gonna take some advice from you how to be a fucking savage.
yeah.
That just doesn't make no sense to me.
A couple of people that told us that, you know what I mean, like, oh, it's gonna take this much or this
Oh,
and that
yeah.
in order for you guys to do it. Like, but like you said, that person wasn't doing one. So how does he
Yeah.
really know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like sometimes you just got to find out on your own.
Yeah.
And
And people might still be saying with the podcast,
Yeah,
you're not getting the views, you're not making money, you're not getting this many likes, whatever. But like,
yeah,
in my eyes, it's still successful. I'm still doing it. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. We're all still growing. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
at the very least, it's documenting ourselves and our life, leaving a legacy. And I know it's changing some people's lives. Some people have told us. You know what I mean? And for the people who are liking it, consistently watching it, sharing it, we appreciate them.
Yeah.
And we thank you guys. Trying to give you guys our best. Trying to
Yeah.
all become our best.
I think success is like the consistent pursuit of excellence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you're continuing trying and you're getting better by, even if it's 1%, because let's just say this, like, if you put an airplane directing on one way, right? It's facing that way. But if you change it 1 degree to the right or to the left, the destination, it's going to be a complete different place than from what it originally was meant to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even 1 degree, one difference, 1%, it can make a big difference. You know what I mean? Of where you end up at the end of the road. So, I mean, just choose wisely, man, I would say, and enjoy the journey.
Yeah, and then be
No matter
careful.
what it is.
Be careful. Like you said too. Be careful who you have, who you're around. But sometimes we can't control who we're around, right?
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just our family. It's people we work with, people we see every day, and it's just people in our lives that they just don't see it. So you just gotta be careful with what you tell them, though, because if you tell a big dream to a small-minded person,
yeah,
they're just gonna remind you, like they're gonna try to put their small mindset on you.
yeah.
Hey, you're dreaming too big, and that's too crazy. Like, you're trying to do what? Come
Yeah.
on now,
Yeah,
get serious. So you got to be careful, or they'll laugh at you too. And for most people, they ain't ready for that type of criticism. They're not ready to be laughed at like that.
yeah.
You know,
They break down,
And it-
fold, and
it makes them question themselves.
yeah,
Because I know, like, I think with my mom too. There's times where we've hyped each other up,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's times when you're like, "Oh, I don't know if I could do this. I don't want to try that. Even with a diet or a recipe or a workout, and I'll
Mhm.
we'll try it. What do you got to lose? Like, go try it. And she'll be like, yeah, yeah, you're right. Where vice versa, if I would have told her, somebody else would have told her, like, yeah, no, don't do that. You're gonna get hurt. Or
Mhm.
nah, don't do that. That diet's too extreme. Yeah, you're right. It probably is. So our people, our surroundings have way more influence of us than we know.
Yeah, give us more of a self-doubt.
Yeah, they can. It just
They
depends.
can,
It
yeah.
depends how strong minded you are and how focused on that goal you are.
Yeah. I see that like your imagination, man, is like one of the only things that you're able to fully control. Like whatever you can imagine, like you can choose your imagination, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that your imagination can become your reality. So if like I don't think nobody can control your own imagination. So you have full control of that. So imagine how you would feel, how you would see yourself, how what you would say when you're, you know what I mean, in a certain place. Like if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to own a home, or if you want to, you know, help the homeless, whatever, like how are you gonna feel? Like kind of you have to put yourself in that
Visualize it.
place. You know what I mean? Visualize like already having it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Having that goal, that outcome. You know, you want a Lamborghini, whatever, you know, it is. Like feel like how would it make you feel? How will you make others feel? Like just kind of live as if, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think if you live as if, you're going to do the proper steps to get there. Because now you have to, yeah, you have to become a certain person to get a certain
Yeah, because
outcome.
I've heard that before too. Like, if you want to be a millionaire, live like you're a millionaire.
Yeah,
Would they be on TikTok scrolling all day?
yeah, no,
Would they be going through drive-throughs all day?
right, right,
Would they be watching TV?
right,
You know, what would they be doing?
yeah,
No, they'd probably be reading books. They'd probably be working out. They'd probably be busy with their work, doing overtime or starting their own business or whatever it may be, right? But you gotta live your life like you already are that
right, right. In order to get it,
before, yeah, before
Yeah.
before you become.
yeah, that's the repetitions, you know, that you start putting in every single day. So, yeah, man, it's the success, the journey to success, and I mean, at the end of the day, I think the journey is better than the actual goal, right? And then
I think the goal is better, but the journey's better for you.
yeah,
We just don't like it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like medicine you have to take to get better. You don't want to take the medicine, but you want to get better.
yeah,
And they say when you reach your goal, when you achieve your goal, you get that credential for that schooling, you get that certificate, you graduated, you get that new job, that new promotion, you get the new desk, you lose the weight you want to lose. I think your brain's gonna release some dopamine, right?
mhm,
You're gonna be like, I feel really good about myself, confident,
Yeah.
but that's only gonna last.
yeah,
They say between 6 hours and 6 weeks. Everybody's different, depends on the goal, depends on the person, depends how used to it you are.
Starts fading out.
How often you hit goals. It could last 6 hours. You like that marathon I did, like for a day or two, I was just like, oh, okay, like back to normal, I guess. Like it's already done with.
mm,
It kind of like the whole
Hype thing. We came back down
Yeah.
to normal.
yeah. And that's why it's important to set a new goal. To constantly set new ones. Like don't think like, oh yeah, like well, different levels of goals. Some goals, yeah, it's bigger, some are smaller. And you got to remember that too. That you got to keep chasing it.
yeah,
All the goals, small ones and the big ones. Write them down too. It's crazy too if you write to yourself. I remember in church we did that before.
Hmm.
When it was like in the beginning of the year, you write what you want for at the end of the year,
okay,
and at the end of the year, they give you the letter back to see if you have it.
okay,
I think that's a good exercise for people to do too. See what you want either the beginning of the year, 6 months from now. Say we're half of 2024, right? A little bit, almost half, a little bit past half. So right now, write down what you want for December 2024. What goals you want, how you want to look, how you want to feel, what you want to accomplish,
So you're
what type
saying
of person
people,
where you want to be.
you're saying people don't have to wait for the New Year's to do
Yeah.
the New Year's resolutions.
Nah, bro, that's the wrong mindset. That's that I'll wait till Monday mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not only that, like who knows if you're gonna make it to New Year's?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Like you're betting on something you don't even know if you're gonna be here.
Mhm.
That's too far in the future. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, we forget tomorrow. We get used to like We think we
We
have
take
all
for
day.
granted.
We think we have all year. We think we're
Mhm.
gonna be here next year. We think we're
Yeah,
gonna be here
yeah.
tomorrow.
I
Like-
got next month.
Like
I got next
in
month.
Rocky when Creed says there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Like, yeah, there is no fucking tomorrow. I'll go, you know what I mean? Just do it tomorrow. Like, no, there is no tomorrow. Like, if you have that mentality, bro, you'll be so far ahead. It's crazy. You get so much shit done too. There's no urgency with people.
Yeah.
We feel like we're gonna be here forever. That's what I was gonna say. One thing about what'd you say about imagination?
Yeah.
I feel like the world kind of sucks imagination out of us. Like it stomps on our imagination as kids. You talk to a kid, they got the brightest ideas. They want to do all kinds of shit
Yeah.
that you like is impossible. They want to fly.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
You know what I'm
how many
saying?
kids like you asked? Like, I know I said it when I was a kid, where I was like, I want to be an astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
And how many adults you go to, right? How many adults are gonna tell you that? Probably slim to none, because they're already like been beat up by life. They've already, seen so many people fail. Now they're doubting themselves, like you said. But a kid, they have no fear. They have no fear.
And
They-
it's somewhere in through teenage or before or somewhere around there. Either the teachers tell them, the parents tell them,
Yeah.
friends tell them. Now it's social media probably might tell them. But it's imagination is so fucking important, bro.
Yeah.
Even as like us as adults, even my mom at her age, like you should never like limit your imagination.
Yeah.
You know, it's like as crazy as it may be, this phone we're recording on, at one point in time, it did not exist, and it was somebody's imagination.
Yeah.
Like think about that, bro.
Right.
The cars we drive, one point in time, motherfuckers were going around in wagons with horses.
Yeah.
And that was just an imagination. How many people you thought like, what you want? What? You want to have what? Ride with what? With no horses? They just can't fathom that because it's so impossible.
But look, now they got flying cars.
They got yeah.
You know what I mean? We got drones, flying cars, and robots
Yeah.
taking orders for you and bringing you the food, and self-driving cars, bro.
Yeah.
After the cars, and now we got like a self-driving car. Are you kidding me? Like, so I don't know.
It's important, bro. Having like I remember that like, man, when I was a kid, none of this stuff was around.
Yeah.
And I remember like let's just say AirPods for existence.
Yeah.
I remember thinking, man, that'd be so cool if they had a little earbud that didn't have a cord connect to my phone. Man, that's impossible. I wonder if I get to live to see that.
Yeah.
Now they're like everywhere. Fake ones, expensive ones, real ones. Little kids have them. Like they're everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
I remember I had a CD player and then obviously the headphones.
Yeah.
But then after the CD player, then they evolved with another CD player that was like non-skip, where you can still walk with it and it wouldn't like skip.
Anti-skip or something.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but they had like cool colors on them. So I mean, like you're saying, like things get evolved. You know what I mean?
Due to people's imagination.
Yeah.
And not giving up on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What they want to achieve. Like think about it too. A little memory card, bro. You could have how many movies on it? How much information you could have somebody's whole life, their images,
Yeah.
movies,
How many
information.
pictures?
Where back then, like
Yeah.
we live in a great era where we get to see that. Not only do we get to see that, but we get to use it. Either to influence people, to benefit ourselves, to make a profit. You know what I mean? Because some people older than us, they can't get with the times, or they choose not to get with the times. And the younger ones, the ones who are younger than us, they don't appreciate it
Yeah.
because they don't know a time before that. To them, it's just normal. Like a phone is just
Well, like they say, we're in the information era. So
Yeah.
right now we're in the era where we can leave tons of information, evidence, just thoughts, just experiences all behind, versus back in the days, they had to carve things out in caves in order for, to communicate with the future.
then they had to write it down by hand
Yeah.
with the ink and a feather.
Yeah. Right. Now
And
we got,
then they have typewriters.
Now
Now,
we got-
you could even talk.
yeah.
Yeah.
All you got to do is talk, and homegirl Siri will just,
Yeah.
Type it up for you.
you know what I'm saying? Autocorrect with AI, all that crazy stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think about that myself, bro. When it comes to imagination, like you gotta have it, especially when you're chasing goals, because some things are gonna seem impossible. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta aim high, bro.
Yeah.
Why not?
If not, you're going to get programmed by society.
Why not? And when people laugh at me, if I tell them my goals, they laugh at me. Like it excites me. Like okay, now even more fuel.
Yeah,
I like
watch-
that.
Watch me.
I like that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me I could do it. Nah, I need to aim for some crazier shit. I need to go higher. I need to.
Yeah.
I want to see the look on your face when I actually do it.
Yeah.
You know, bro.
Right.
That's just me though.
for example, when you did the goat run, what was it called? The nanny run.
Yeah.
You impressed me, bro. Like it doesn't surprise me, but it was impressing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I didn't doubt you, but I was like, damn, he really did that. Like it's impressive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I didn't doubt it in 1 minute.
I fucking doubted it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
There's times even before training for it, those times during for it. So that voice in your head, everybody
Yeah.
has that voice. What are you doing? Are you
Yeah.
really a savage? Why did you even start this? Like, look how much pain you're in.
yeah.
Like, you really can't finish this.
Mhm.
Just go one more lap, bro. Just go one more lap. You're not tired. Just go one more lap. I would do that. Then I would tell myself, do one more lap, then you can stop. Like, you're not really tired. I'll do that one lap, and then two voices in my head battling, bro. The average and the savage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And one saying, see, you just did one more lap. You're not really tired.
Do
Do another
that,
one.
Do you think that was like one of the most craziest or challenging things that you have done?
Yeah, bro. Not craziest, but definitely challenging.
Yeah.
Definitely mentally, where I'm pushing myself, like, yeah. Where physically I'm pushing mentally, my body is forcing my mind is forcing my body to go when it's everything in my body is saying shut down.
Okay.
Stop.
How many times were you like, fuck it, I'm gonna quit right now?
A lot, bro.
When you were like doing all those miles, you're like, all right, this is my last one. Like,
A lot, bro. I can't tell you a time.
Yeah.
It was just constantly like that voice popping up.
yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
But you see,
You fucking took it too far this time.
yeah,
My mom knows that voice. Like, you took it too fucking far this time. What are you doing? You're fucking crazy. Stop. Just
Look what
you
you
know
got
what I mean?
yourself into now.
Look what you got yourself into, dumbass.
but look at all those, look at all those thoughts that you had to go through in order to achieve success.
Well,
Because
yeah.
you succeeded in that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you kind of doubted yourself. You still went. You showed up. You fought through the pain. You didn't give up. You kept going. You kept pushed through. Your feet were hurting. You said it hurt either way if you walked or ran.
Bro, it was craziest thing ever. I think because I didn't know what I was doing, so my nutrition was bad. So I basically didn't eat nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't take enough water, so I was probably dehydrated, which probably made everything really worse than what it is.
Yeah.
But my legs were cramping so bad, my whole legs from my waist down. So whenever I stopped, they would just lock up. Like I couldn't walk. I was just locking. And they were like I kind of stopped and I was about to sit down, but I was like, fuck that. If I sit down, I'm probably not gonna be able to get back up.
Mhm.
I just probably won't be able to. And I don't want nobody to force me to quit.
Yeah.
So I started running. I was like, it hurts less if I run. That's either you want the pain of
Yeah.
walking or the pain of giving up or the pain to keep going. Like either way, you're gonna be in pain.
Yeah.
One you finish, one you don't.
At least the other one, you're gonna get more pleasure. You kept going.
You get that mental satisfaction.
Yeah.
And like she was saying too, even when I'm running now and it's tough, I remind myself about that. Like, man, how did you get through that? Like, this is easy.
Yeah.
These couple miles you're doing is easy. It's not even that intense compared to that. Like, you get the flashback and you relive that moment, or you get confidence from it. What have you done?
Yeah. You have
Yeah.
something in your archives. You have something in
Exactly.
your previous like
You have
history.
to look
let's-
back and talk about it and be like, damn, I remember when I did
Yeah,
that. Like 5
yeah.
years from now, 10 years from now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, damn, I remember when I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think I could, and I did it.
Now that's a warm up. Like they say, you got, you know what I mean? One day what your workout will be with the unbelievable, what you think is impossible, one day it could be your warm up.
But there's a lot of times that I do tell you, though, even though, like, I do tell you, like, oh, yeah, you're crazy. I don't know what you're thinking right now.
Yeah.
One day you're just going to hurt yourself, watch. But then at the same token, there are times where I have told you, like I'll see something on TV crazy, and I'm like, you should go do that. You should try that. I could see you doing that. I
Yeah.
could see you signing up for something like that.
Yeah.
He's on me, and I'm like, yeah. He's on hell no, I'm not ready for that. I'm like, yeah, I can see you doing it. I can see you doing that. And he's like, what the hell?
You know what I think that is though, because you're already proving to others. For example, somebody is watching, from the front row, that you're not scared and you're not going to give up even if times get hard. So she sees it like as a possibility, like, oh, you can do that. Like
The hunger and determination is there.
You build that confidence. Like others see that confidence that you have to not quit.
Yeah. I think it's like people have that image of me, especially on my stories. Like one of my cousins hit me up the other day, or people have hit me up numerous times, like asking me about motivation. How do you stay motivated? How do you stay disciplined? And I'm like, dude, it's tough. I don't know if people think it's easy for me because I do it every day. I haven't missed a day, and I don't know how long of a workout. But I don't know if I think people think it's easy for me when it's not. That's like
Yeah.
a big misconception.
Well, I think because people only see that side.
I try to
No,
put-
I'm just saying though. You know what I mean? People are
Yeah.
not in your everyday 24 life, so they don't see that other. You know what I mean? They just see that
yeah.
all the positive, the motivation, the pushing forward, and keep going,
Yeah.
and let's go, let's do this. You know, they just hear and see that part.
So what part do you think they're not seeing from him?
Well,
No.
like the everyday life
Yeah.
part,
But what I'm
the
saying,
everyday
Like what
life.
specifically is what he's saying? Like if you could record me and put it on my story to show people,
what do you, is there something?
That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, yeah. Do you think? I guess I'm just kind of
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think it would be like on those days where maybe there's nothing wrong with putting on those days where you did quit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know, on those down days or those days where maybe not physically, maybe mentally you're struggling. You know what? Yeah, today, yeah, here I am.
But I feel like I've done that. On the days I put like low motivation, no motivation. I put where I done push-ups and fall on my face. And then the days I don't put it, like if I worked out, it's because
Yeah, but there's more of the other one, is what I'm saying. There's
oh, yeah.
more of the other content, you know,
Yeah,
the
'cause
positiveness
for the
versus
most
the
part,
other
I feel like
yeah.
I'm more
Yeah.
positive than the other one.
Yeah.
But I feel like to answer your question, even though you asked her,
Yeah, yeah.
Go ahead.
Are you done?
Yeah.
My bad.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, like when I get up in the fucking morning and I'm fucking hurting from the workout or the run before, or when I get home from my run, she sees me and I'm like fucking limping, or I'm like fuck. I sit there for like 10, 15 minutes,
Yeah.
just kept like
Sometimes even more
all
than that.
fucking
He'll
full
just
of
sit on the
sweat,
couch. He'll sit
take
on
off
the
my shirt, and I just want to fucking cool down.
Yeah. He just sits on the porch. He'll sit on the porch for like an hour after his run. He just sits there on an hour and the sweat is just dripping. Like people don't see that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That part, like damn, like he struggled with that.
Or when I'm literally like pissed off because I don't want to do it, I'll be sitting at home and I'm like,
Pacing up and down the house.
fuck, I don't want to fucking do it. Like I'm just telling her I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll tell me like, well, don't do it. It's hot outside. Well, this and that.
Yeah, yeah.
And honestly, in all honesty, she's blocked out.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
mentally, she's.
Because I'm like, it's 100 and something outside. You're gonna have a heat stroke.
I'm just talking to her, but I'm not listening.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm just like venting.
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, it really sucks. I really don't want to do it. I'm not looking for her to tell me anything. I just want to vent
Yeah.
because I know at the end of the day, I'm gonna go do it.
Yeah.
You just got to fight over it.
People don't see that though. People
Yeah.
don't see, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Me
that's
having
what I'm
that-
talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. People
They
don't
don't-
see the battle.
Only
in
if we
your-
had like a 24-hour, like
Camera.
360 camera going around us, you know what I mean? To really
the life.
show people. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but people got to realize that's everybody. I don't care who it is, bro. Any famous person, any successful person, like they all feel like that at times. That's
Yeah.
normal. We're all human,
Yeah.
you know. No matter what person you see online, even if you see them on a reel, you see all the reels of them or the shorts on YouTube. That's just 60 seconds, bro.
Yeah. There's 24 hours in a
Yeah,
day.
everybody feels like that.
Mm.
Or like too, they don't see when I get pissed off
Yeah.
because something didn't record. You know what I mean?
So success has a lot of emotions with it.
A lot, bro.
A lot of ups and downs and emotions and self-doubt sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just fighting through it is what I don't know. I would say that would be the definition, even though it's not, but like just fighting through the doubts and the fear and everything, and then that's how you find success.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, should we ask?
Well, what would you say is one of the goals that you got to yourself, and it was like some pinnacle moments that changed your life forever? That you felt like even if or even like now you look back and like you use it as motivation or you use it as like, remember when I was here and now that's gonna help me get to where I want to go.
Let's see. Well, definitely graduating high school was one of them, because I knew like if I didn't graduate high school, I was gonna be in a whole different place. You know what I mean? Just kind of following the wrong different crowd,
Different life.
different lifestyle. And I forced myself to get into college. I was trying to figure it out. But I think making that switch to being like, you know what, I am gonna graduate. because there was a moment where I'm like, I don't care if I graduate. Like, I always kind of almost felt like I was gonna do like some kind of entrepreneurship, salesmanship, something that I didn't need like education, like you know what I mean,
Yeah.
like a high school diploma or a college degree. But because of that, I was just like kind of going about things, not really caring about my grades. But then, like mid through high school, I was like, you know what? I'm probably disappointing my pops right now. You know what I mean? My pops in heaven. I was like, I'm disappointing him. Like, I'm over here acting a fool. I'm not going to graduate high school. Like, I need to get it together. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'll make him proud. So I kind of planted that seed in me and went to adult school, did everything possible to graduate on time. So graduating, I think like making that shift where I was like, made me realize like, dude, you could do a lot. I mean, like you were like failing every class.
It sounds stupid, but when they say like when you really put your mind to it,
yeah.
when
yeah.
you really put in effort, because
Yeah.
how much effort do you really were you putting in before?
Right, none at all.
You know.
Right. I was making an effort not to show up. You know what I mean?
You're making excuses.
yeah, I was
You're
making an
making
effort not to show
to
up.
not graduate.
Right. But so once you realize like the change of mindset could really do a lot, I think that was like a big key for me, like to continue life, you know, as I was growing up as a young adult and you know, as a young adult, I guess, you know, facing the real trials and tribulations of, you know, being an adult and living, like having, you know, bills and everything, having to work, a job and all that stuff. So I think that was a pivotal moment, like kind of unlocked my inner confidence of, you know, making changes, making moves, getting ahead of life.
You're probably your potential too,
Yeah,
because you probably showed yourself how much untapped potential you have.
yeah,
When you really apply yourself,
right.
like wow, I did pass this class. Like
Yeah,
I can pass it. I can study. I can, you know.
right. And then after that happened, not too long after, like I was able to get my mom a car. And I remember just surprising her because her car was messed up, and she had asked me to go fix the windows, and because it was like rainy and the windows wouldn't go up, and it was just like little beater car. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm gonna surprise her with a brand new car at work. So I was supposed to go pick her up in the car that she told me to go fix, and I pick her up on a brand new car. And I was young, man, and I went out. I went to dealership, made the purchase myself. I was kind of proud. I was proud of that. You know what I mean? And then I parked the car way in the back of the parking lot. So when I picked up my mom, we kind of walked the whole parking lot. She's like, "So where's the car?" I made the new car be the last one in the parking lot.
Mhm.
And then I was like, handed her the keys. I was like, this is it right here. So just seeing the face, you know what I mean, of her, like that to me was another successful story. You know what I mean? Like I was like, damn, like that
You did
felt
something
good.
right. Yeah.
That felt good, man.
Yeah. Like I
So-
did something good.
Yeah, just to see the smile that it put up to her, you know what I mean, that it gave her like damn, my son. And you know what I mean, I got to give myself props. Like I was a young cat, and I was able to accomplish something big for not myself, for someone else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously if it's your mama's, man, like most people would do anything for their mom, you know. So I thought that was another big thing that I did where I was like, damn, I could do this shit. You know what I mean? Like I could do this. So it just adds, like you said, that comfort and that confidence in yourself that you're able to accomplish huge goals. You know what I mean? Or just like you said, mindset. You put your mind to it, you make it
Yeah.
happen. Anything you can think of, it's actually achievable, because that's why you're thinking it, because it is possible.
And then you got to have that mindset too, where it's like, you don't know how you're gonna do it.
Yeah,
You just know you're gonna do it.
yeah,
How are you gonna do it? Even people ask you, I don't fucking know, honestly. I don't know, but I'm gonna do it.
yeah.
You know how you do a podcast? I don't know, but I'm gonna figure it
I'll
out.
find a way. Yeah,
I didn't even have a laptop when we started.
yeah,
Well, actually, I did, but it didn't work. It couldn't have the right program. But it's like, how are you gonna edit it? I don't know.
yeah.
Then I found my brother help me out.
Shit. I mean, look, now we got fancy mics. At first, we ordered the wrong mics.
You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah, bro. It's like, how are you gonna do it? I don't know. How are you gonna upload it to YouTube? I've never uploaded to YouTube. I don't
Yeah.
know. How are you gonna do this? How are you gonna do it? I don't know. How are you gonna lose weight? I don't know.
yeah, it's that journey that you're succeeding in. You
Yeah.
know, you're learning.
And being adaptive to it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because if you can't adapt, bro, there's always gonna be curveballs thrown at you. The map is never gonna be straight.
Yeah,
There's always gonna be There's always gonna be things in the middle of the road. You know what I mean? There's always gonna be
Detours.
there's always gonna be places where you go through the road and you go through the beaten path. It's gonna be like marked. You're gonna see where everybody has walked through. But when you go that savage path, or you go in the path that not a lot of people take, you might get lost.
Yeah. And I think the sooner you can do it, man, the better.
Yeah.
Because I think if you ask a lot of people,
It's never
like,
too late. It's never
yeah,
too
it's
late.
never too late.
Never
But I
too
think
late.
if you ask a lot of people, what was their like number one regret? I think it's not starting soon enough,
Sooner.
waiting. You know what I mean? Playing that waiting game, kind
I
of
think
like
that is my mom's problem. She struggles with that.
yeah.
Mhm.
Put you on blast.
I'm
Like
used to it.
for example, I'm looking at these kids right here, right? They're starting their soccer journey. Um, but like the best time is to do it when you're young. You know what I mean? The younger you are, like get to it. So if you're a parent with young ones, you know what I mean? Like put them in the right path to
Yeah.
success. You know what I mean? Like mentally growing, working on how to play with a team or together. You know what I mean? Just I think the
Oh.
sooner the better, man. Like you said, there's no age limit to
Because
really
I know she does that a lot.
put a cap to it.
My mom does that a lot. She'll say I'm too old for that.
Hmm.
All right, see you later. Talking to you.
Love you.
Nobody loves me.
Ooh, that's your call.
Oh,
That's your
oh, you
pose.
can get it out. I am.
Hold up, we know them?
Yeah, that's
That's my mom
family.
and my dad and my
Oh.
sister.
Yeah,
They're here visiting.
Oh, we
I'm
didn't know
a-
that.
yeah. My bad. They're camera shy. They don't want to be on the camera.
Okay, okay. Oh, that's cool. I thought they were random, like a random dog.
Oh
that came.
nah, bro.
So that's a real savage dog.
Yeah, but my mom has that issue where she says she's too old.
Hmm.
And she said, "I'm too old. I can't do that. I'm too old or I'm too big."
Yeah.
And what you say, like you start to believe it. I
Yeah.
always tell her that. Oh, I've been saying it lately. I don't know. I've been saying it a lot. I've been saying it so much that even she started repeating it because she knows what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Which is what?
I'll say, I know.
No, but what do I say?
What?
When I say not with that attitude,
Oh, yeah. That's what you've been saying lately. He's all, well, not with that attitude.
because for people who don't know, sunshine ain't always sunshine. You know what I'm saying? We're all human. She ain't always sunshine. So sometimes she'll be like, "Well, I can't do this. I can't do that. How am I
Yeah.
supposed to do this? This, whatever."
That's just a little overcast flying through.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell her,
No, a storm coming past the
not with that, not with that attitude.
Well, not with
Yeah.
that attitude, you're not.
Yeah. It's important, you know. It's important. Try to think positive. Try to think positive. Try to. Even though you can't always at times, take a breather, relax. You know what I mean? As long as you're not in the hospital, you're not in jail, you're not, you know, you can
On a
always bounce back.
deathbed.
You know, you're not sick. Even if you are sick, you can still. There's always you always got to keep fighting, fight, no matter what.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you get knocked down, you know, get the fuck up and keep fighting again.
That's right.
What else can I tell
Swing
you?
laying down.
What else can I tell you? Yeah, swing laying down. There you go.
Mhm.
Kick your fucking feet.
Crawl if you have to.
something.
That'll be me. I'll be like, I can't get up.
Do
I'll
something.
swing laying down.
You better do something.
And you got to crawl if you have to. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But yeah, guys.
Keep it moving forward.
So that's all we got for the journey of success. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys are enjoying your guys' journey to success. Hope you guys are going to be setting those small goals, those big goals, and hope you add some value too. And like we said, subscribe. Give us a little subscribe, a
Share.
like, comment what you guys liked about it, what you guys didn't, and any new topics, what you guys, you know what I mean? Anything, and what your goals are. Let us know what your goals are. What are your journeys? What's the hardest part of your journey? What do you enjoy about it? Let us know. You know, we love the feedback,
Yeah.
and we look forward to seeing some of you guys August 10th, right?
Yeah.
August 10th, we're going to be doing that run. You're going to be doing it too, right?
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't yet, go sign up. If you guys want to run with us, there's a 5K and a 10K. August 10th, Lake Gregory. Go sign up for
Or
it.
you could go around the lake with me.
There you go. We'll talk about that on the next podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, go sign up for it. You know what I mean? Set that challenge. And you know, go overcome it. I promise you, you know what I mean? You look at life different when you set a challenge, you go after it. But yeah, peace, y'all. You guys have a good one.